that swimming and running, two very different things. Hello, hi, and welcome back. My Run Disney experience. This whole journey started back in February of 2023. I made a whole video dedicated to that. I'll link it down below, but it was quite the story. Enjoy that story time. But basically, if we're not looking for that story, short story is I really wanted to only sign up for the 10K, but was only able to get access to the half marathon. So I went for the half marathon. What would be better than buy these tickets to go run in February? You get 11 months to train. That's a long time to train. Me being the former collegiate athlete I am, you'd be like, you're gonna start training right away, right? 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 Of course not. Why on earth would I do that? That's nothing like me. If you know me, I am the biggest procrastinator on so many different things. So enjoy that experience that I had. So I feel like an utter failure. I went to the gym for the first time in God knows how long. I just got a membership and Dude, I couldn't even run a fucking mile. Like, that's so pathetic. And I'm so out of breath and I felt so dizzy while doing it. I felt my shoe cut into the back of my heel. So then I went over to the elliptical. And like, after 5 minutes, I was like, I'm gonna faint. Like, that is so pathetic. It's so pathetic. As someone who, like, you know, I identify as an athlete, or like, you know, I was a collegiate athlete. It's just like, what the fuck? I've known about this race since February, and the same thing with Alcatraz swim, where it was just like, I didn't train at all. I didn't do any of this shit. And now it's coming down to a month and a half until this race, and I'm gonna get carted off. It's gonna happen. And it sucks. I'm in such a negative attitude about it right now, but it's probably the fucking truth. Like, I'm gonna get carted off. That's embarrassing. It's a waste of money. I feel like a failure, and I don't know how I let this get so bad. Like, so bad. And like, I look at myself every day and I'm just like, I look disgusting. I feel disgusting. I am disgusting. And okay, day 2, and so much better than the first day. I didn't touch the treadmill at all. I think that was my first mistake, was thinking that I could do the shit I used to do, and I can't. But I did the cross ramp, or like the ski thing, and I did that for 36 minutes, hit 3 miles. That was a much better start than before, and so feeling much better about that. Yeah, so I started working out journey at a month and a half out from the marathon. And then, of course, all the luck that I have, on New Year's Day, I caught COVID. So that put me out for an entire week. So I tested negative on the 9th of January. Now that only puts us a couple days until we're supposed to, start running. I was for sure tested negative, but I still felt like crap. But however, I have paid for the hotel. I'm meeting my friends after the half marathon anyhow, so I gotta go. So here's that whole packing. Today is race weekend. I guess this weekend is race weekend. And I'm fucking terrified. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna do the best we can. Here's the issue. I'm a stress case. I stress like for no fucking reason. I don't know why. I build up all these anxieties of what if, and what if this happens, and what if this happens, and what if you forget this. So to make this really easy for us, I'm gonna just make a go bag of things that I need for race day, race morning, I should say, because oh boy, Sunday is gonna be wild. But race day, race morning, I'm gonna have all the things I need in one bag so I can just literally rip everything that I need out of that one bag. Very first thing we are packing in our go bag is our shoes. Do not forget the shoes. I'm just gonna put everything in this little bag. So it's nice and easy. What do you need to go with the shoes? You need socks. These are thick socks. They're gonna go high so that way there's no rubbing. Further confirm, there is gonna be no rubbing on the back of my ankles because I'm gonna need to walk so much more that day. I have KT tape. My friend, she's like, are you gonna put KT tape on the back of your heel so you don't get any blisters? I was like, that's fucking genius. Why have I never thought of that before? And we need scissors for that. So we have scissors, KT tape to put on our feet, as well as an extra hair tie. Because we all know that's gonna suck if your hair tie breaks. What else do we need for that? Headband. My ears are gonna be freezing cold. We're gonna put this on. It's also gonna keep the bangs out of your face. What a more brilliant way than a headband. Now you're like, Nicole, you're missing some key essentials. Yeah, I got pants. We're gonna be wearing our pants. These are Lululemon Wonder Training shenanigan things. I don't know. And this is the shirt that I'm wearing. So this was from the very last race that was at Disneyland. So in 2017, my friend and I actually went through and we ran this race. It was the Rebel, what's it actually called? Star Wars Half Marathon, the light side. We were the light side. So this is actually from that. So I'm excited to wear that. I'm also gonna put unmentionables in there, sports bra, underwear, because duh, you gotta wear that shit. Other things that are gonna go in there once they're done charging is my AirPods. Oh, I got them in there, AirPods. And or I also found these, I'll unplug these for a second. I found these other earbuds and I was like, I could wear these. I think these are the ones that I wore last time and they were pretty good and they like stay around your ear so I don't have to keep going like this the entire time. So that's gonna be exciting. So I think as long as this connects to my phone, I'm gonna wear these. Little GoPro, it's not a GoPro though, it's called Akaso, this one. I'm gonna bring this just so I could kind of go around, run with it. And I thought it would just be a good idea to kind of document some things, film myself, film other things. And yeah, just nice, easy, chill. So another essential thing that we need on this journey. It's a little Camelback because it's gonna be thirsty. Oh no, is that mold in there? No, that's not. Okay, we're gonna go fill them up right now with some water and put it in the bag. Okay, well actually I can't get it open, so I'm gonna wait for my housemate to get home. But I am gonna bring and also put in there liquid IVs. So I have the hydration multiplier in strawberry and golden cherry. I'm gonna put those in there. I'm also bringing energy multipliers. I'm gonna need those. You'll see why if you watch my other video. Other things, you need to be fed in the morning. So I got myself an apple and I also got myself a little bagel. Is it gonna be good by then? I don't know, we're gonna find out. But I got them, so they're there. And not so much like, you know, a morning breakfast thing. I got this on my ride down. I also got my goo. So I'm gonna just bring the whole thing of goo and just put it out as I please. Now, another key essential thing that needs to be brought, this heavy duty thing. This is a massage gun. So I'm gonna, flying pieces. So this is a massage gun. I'm gonna bring it and to help me with my feet afterwards because I have plantar fasciitis, so that sucks. That is actually all the stuff that I need, I think. I hope. Now I'm gonna be worried. Now I'm worried that I'm not gonna have everything I need for the morning of. Day of the run. Day before the run. Day of the run. Here you go. tomorrow's race day. I'm here. I only got pulled over one time. Oh, whoopsie. Staying at the Motel 6, which is like, I think it's only like 3 blocks away from the starting point, which is on Disney Way. So that's pretty exciting. Of course she would turn on right now, but I am so tired. It's like 6:30 right now. I left my house at 6:15 this morning to get here, and I'm exhausted. Oh, it's a little firm. That's okay. I'll sleep like a baby. It's all good. So I'm tired. But are the things that were given to us. So first and foremost, your bib, right? So here's my bib. This was from earlier. The little bobby pins we need to put on the shirt. And this is our shirt. So 13.1 race. Cute. It's got that. Free things that I got. Some stickers. So this is race weekend. And then just a little Run Disney Minnie. So love that for us. So I'm gonna be wearing my Star Wars, the light side race. So I'm gonna pin that on right now. This guy. So I'm gonna pin this on the shirt right now. So that way this is all ready to go tomorrow. All set to go for tomorrow. I'm in this like weird headspace because I'm like in between like just going all out and like going for the race, and I'm also very torn between just like saying fuck it. But I do remember that in 2017, which is a very long time ago, but my friend and I, she accidentally signed us up for a 10-mile run instead of the 10K across Golden Gate Bridge. So I'll put that picture here. But yeah, and I mean, I completed it. Was it great? No. But did I complete? Yes. So I'm just keeping that in the forefront of my mind as I'm going forward and doing this race. We are gonna get it done. We're gonna do it, and it's gonna be fine. Do I think I'm gonna get first place? No. Really, the hump of it, and I used to do this all the time with water polo sets too, for like swimming, like the swimming portion of ours, is basically that I would be given the set and I'm just like, I could quit right now. I could quit right now. I could quit right now. So let's say it's just like 10 100s, right? And so I'm just like going. I was like, I could quit right now. I could quit right now. Up until you get to like the 6th one, you're like, oh, it's all downhill from here. We're all fine. We're all good. It's going to be just fine, right? And then you're like, no worries. We're at like the end of it. That's what it's going to be. Once I hit the 7th mile, I'm like, it's all downhill from here. We're gonna do great. We're gonna finish it. So that is the plan. I'm actually gonna be changing my shoes. So I was gonna wear my On Clouds. I'm not gonna wear those anymore. I'm gonna be wearing my Hokas because I put the insert in and my feet feel fine. They're like a little sore, but like they don't hurt. So I think that's gonna be the goal instead. I'm still gonna tape my feet because that still sounds like a great idea, but I'm not going to wear the other ones. Because the other ones, I know I'm gonna get blisters. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be painful. So I'm just not gonna do that. That's the plan. I got this chicken, Clyde's chicken, hot chicken. So I'm gonna eat this as my dinner. I'm gonna try to read some of my paper and go to bed bright and early. Woohoo.
I know that's one of the hardest parts, but you have Mickey and Minnie here with you.
That's right.
Right? You got a Galloway pacer over there, and you've got these new people around you. There's an amazing thing that happens in running. It's called community. Support each other. When you see somebody struggling, give them words of encouragement because you might need those a little later on. And then take kindness with you. Pour kindness everywhere. You can't do this, so it's not your day. Let that be okay. Go in the park and celebrate. We always want to find the little wins in everything that we do. So find your win. We hope they get to the finish line, but if you don't, you're amazing still.
I think every mile is a win at this point. Yeah.
I think in terms of this, hard? What kind of person am I when I get to a point where I can live in the discomfort or I can give up? Today you are a person that fights, that does hard things. It's not impossible, but it's hard. And can we do hard things? Yes, we can. And you guys can do them in just about 20 seconds. You are our last group we are going to send off. It has been an honor to do this in Disneyland. Remember, we get to do this. We get to enjoy this, to celebrate the magic of Disney for the little kid inside of all of us who came to the park and was wowed. Be that kid today, go the distance, and let's do it in
5, 4,
3, 2, 1, go!
You got it.
Fantastic.
Look at all those pink bows in the center. Let's do it.
Excellent job, keep it up. Yes, it's amazing, they just keep coming. Yes, we need new mates.
Do you have rum for us at the end?
There's something waiting for you. You'll be bringing it back to me, that's for sure.
Ooh. Ow. We got swept. We got swept. That's okay. I had COVID. I was testing positive until Tuesday. And so like I'm having a lot of residual, like it's really hard for me to breathe. So I was like doing the run, walk thing. And it was just like, I was dying. But I did a 10K. I got swept at the 10K. So I am totally fine with that. That is A-okay with me. Shoes are coming off right now. Interestingly enough, they still give you, the medals. Do I feel like I deserve it? No, but I got one anyhow. So it looks like this. The little, oh, they do move. They're little like springy things, but this is how the medal looks. It's a heavy boy, but yeah. So they like both just like, they run kind of thing, I guess. So love that for them. I am so swollen. I'm so swollen. Like I probably can't even take my ring off. I think the best move I did was taping my feet. That was probably the smartest move I've ever done in my life. So that was a great move. I'm gonna try to keep the tape on because I'm going on a tour right after this. It was a good experience. And I'm not gonna blame the whole thing on COVID because the whole thing was not on COVID at all. And my lingering symptoms, I also was not training at all. And so that's a big issue as well, but I'm motivated to try again. I'm motivated to try again for the October run. I also got a potato sack. I was like, I want to be a potato. So we're gonna have the little potato thing. It just says RunDisney on it. And then they also gave us a little food box. So, and I got a water. So I have liquid IV, so I'm gonna fill that up with liquid IV and then like drink that. Comes with some chips, some crackers. I think it's peanut butter crackers, Skittles, cheese. Oh, because for the chips, cheese and chips, and fruit snacks. I love that. I bought as a reward for myself. My feet hurt already. Ow, that hurt. Okay. I also got this. I got a little lemon hand pie. Need to check out of this hotel, and then I'm going to the Disneyland hotel. I'm staying with my friend in the Disneyland hotel, so I need to get going. Yeah, we'll see if any other thoughts come up along the way. As you can tell, I did not make it through all the way the marathon. I ran the 10K part of it and then was scooted off, but that's okay. Honestly, I am completely all right with that. And I just got back from the doctor, like just now, and found out I have prolonged COVID. So basically I'm negative on everything. I can't spread anything. However, it's now just a congestion issue. So I just went and picked up a whole bunch of medicine for that. So we love that. But basically when I told the doctor that I went and attempted a half marathon this weekend, she's like, I would have told you to not do that. You're an idiot. And I was like, cool. Thanks. Thanks so much on that account. I appreciate that so much. I'm so excited. Here's our medal. And here's my thing. I was like, I didn't run the half marathon. I'm going to feel stupid walking around with this half marathon medal if I didn't actually do the half marathon. But I did a tour with my friends right afterwards, and so I was just like, you know what, you guys, we're gonna finish the rest of this half marathon in this tour. So as soon as we hit the 13.1, I'll wear this no problem. And they're like, yeah. And so I did. So I actually ended up walking 17 miles, or doing 17 miles of exercise that day. So we did great. So I can now wear the medal. What have I learned from the experience? Swimming and running are two totally different things, is what I've learned. I have so much muscle memory for swimming because I've been a swimmer since I was 4 years old. I've been a competitive swimmer since I was 4 years old. I have so much muscle memory on that. So when I did the Alcatraz swim, was it hard? Sure. But I was able to do it because I got that built up muscle memory. I don't run. I hate running. Running's not enjoyable. Running sucks. You people that run, you're crazy. But I've learned you can't just go cold into running a half marathon. So there's that. I did surprise myself. I surprised myself quite a bit because I was easily, even with the cold symptoms that I had, the prolonged COVID symptoms that I had, I was able to easily run the first 2 miles before my symptoms started acting up quite a bit. So at that 2 mile mark, that's when my sinuses were like, oh, hell no. And they're like, we're going to start clogging up. I started coughing a lot because it was all running down. My ears started getting all this pressure. So a lot of stuff was going on at that point, but easily the 10K was not that bad. I felt completely fine while doing it. Tips I learned from doing this half marathon. Tip number 1, actually train. Tip number 1, actually train. That would be great. Tip number 2 is find a pacing guide that works for you. So I was staying very well and sturdy with the 3 hour, 20 minute pacing guide. And that was perfect for me. So eventually, when I do the half marathon again, I'm going to do that and stay with the pacing guide. So they do like the jog, walk, and you stay with them and that paces out just fine. So find a pace that works out for you. Figure out what your pace would be if you were to do a full half marathon and join in with those pacing guides. If you want good pictures like this, then always run on the outside. So if you're running in the middle, if you're like in the middle of a pack, your picture's not going to get taken. It's not going to happen. So if you run on the outside of the course, then the likelihood of you actually getting your picture taken is a lot higher. So, and try to smile because, oh boy, some of mine were really bad. You get pissed off ones like this. And there was a lot of them like that. So don't have the resting bitch face at all times. But another big tip, which got a whole lot of people, is do not stop at the characters. If there's like one character that you're like, I need to go see them, fine, right? But keep that in mind as you're going, because you will get carted off. Those balloon ladies are not joking around. They don't joke. They are very serious with their pace. So don't get caught into the trap of taking pictures with every single character. There were two characters I was willing to stop for. Ursula and Ratigan. Those are the two characters. I was like, if they are on this course, I will stop right now and take photos with them. They were not. Just this little spoiler, they were not there. They do have cool stuff, so if you want to do like a quick look, right, you know, stare, appreciate, and then keep going, make sure you go to the bathroom beforehand. I was really lucky where I looked at the map when the day that they sent it out, and I was like, okay. And so I looked at the map where it started, and then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna look in this area, and I found a hotel that was right next, and I kid you not, as soon as I walked out of the hotel, my corral was right there. Corral G was right there. So that was awesome. So I was just like, all right, cool. Go in right there for that. So I advise doing that too. So as soon, and I got my hotel really fucking cheap. I got it for $89. And it was like the start and the end right there. So always look at the map and then test out from there, because they'll try to push you to go to the Disneyland hotels so much further away. Don't do that. That's a scam. Don't do that. Do it with a friend. I like working out with friends. I don't like working out with myself, so I need a workout buddy. But one that will actually run with you. One of my friends, you know who you are, will not run with me. She's like, oh yeah, like we've done swimming and running stuff together, and she's always like, no, I'll stay with you. And she just, and I'm like, okay, bye. But yeah. Find a person that will pace with you. That's always helpful too. Will I be doing Run Disneys in the future? Yes. My goal actually for this year is I really want to get into the Halloween one. And I will only do a 10K during the Halloween one. All my Californians know. All my Californians, you know. October, hot as fucking balls here. It is so hot. 10K is my most. Like you're thinking you're waking up in the morning and it's going to be already 70 and 80 degrees in the morning in October. I kid you not. Like y'all who are in the Midwest, you're like, nah, no, it's hot here. Don't do that. So 10K is going to be my most that I want to do. And I actually want to jog the majority of it. So I am actually starting like right now. Like I'm starting right now. I'm going to run. I'm going to jog. I'm going to jog that 10K. And that's my hope that when I get it, I hope I get it. I don't know. Next January, the next Run Disney in California, I'm going to go for the half marathon again. I'm going to fucking finish it. It is on my 33 things before 33. So I will be doing that half marathon and completing it without COVID this time, but I'm going to do it. So we're in for 3 different races next year. We're in for the Golden Gate Bridge swim. I'm going to do the 10K, hopefully, if I could get in, and hopefully I could get into the half marathon. Oh, other advice. Drive with a buddy or drive like during a day where there's like actually people around, because I got a ticket. It was me versus the road, and it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I left my house at 6 a.m. I was stone cold tired, and I was just like in my feels, in my thoughts, just staring at the road. I wasn't even looking at the speedometer. Didn't even realize that there was a cop in the middle of the freeway, because there was nothing there. It was literally me and the road and this cop. Didn't even know the cop was there until I was like, oh shit, those are lights. And he was just like, you're going 90. And I was like, honestly, sir, I couldn't tell you because I was in my feels. And he was just like, okay, well, here's a ticket. And I was like, cool. I was warming up for the race. First, I gotta get first. Because obviously Run Disney is listening to me, you know. But advice I would give to Run Disney, because this is the part that really pissed me and a lot of people off. Your transition from California adventure downtown sucked. That was so bad. I don't know who decided that, who planned that. That was the worst idea you've ever had, because basically they tried to funnel you into this tight little tunnel. And in that tight little tunnel, they also had the water station. So people were blocking and like you could not move. I literally stood in the same spot for, I kid you not, like 5 minutes because no one was moving. And I was like in between the pace guides of the 320 and the 330. And then all of a sudden the 330 guy was like whoosh, way ahead of me. And I was like, okay. So Run Disney, Disneyland. You see me right now? Do not do that next time. That was stupid. Put the water station out in the open. Put it out in the downtown Disney where there's so much more room for you to actually go through and pick it up. And the people that want to run can run and skip the water line. Everyone else can go get their water. That's all. That was my Run Disney experience. So if you guys ran, how did that go? Did you make it? Or were you part of Team Sweep? Team Sweep, we were fun. We were a fun crew. I hope you have a great day. I hope you make good decisions. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.